I'm Dr. Shé D'Montford. I did a video many years ago about the Five Tibetans. Five Tibetans are basically 5 yoga style exercises which stimulate the deep endocrine system in your body to promote longevity. 40 years ago I started teaching this. 30 years ago I'd released a video about it. So just as a bit of fun, seeing as how we're coming up to my 61st birthday, I thought I'd release a video that discusses them and to see how the results have gone. So for me the results have been pretty good. I mean most people look at me and don't think that I am my age of 61. There have been some changes in my body. I have noticed a little weight gain as I've gotten older, but then every woman experiences weight gain after menopause. My body shape has changed, the texture of my skin has changed, so I'm not the same as what I was 30 years ago when I did that video. I mean, I look at my face in that video and go, my goodness, I look young. And yet I spoke to my husband, maybe he was just being nice, and he said that he can't really see a difference. Anyway, it's up to you to judge. This is me now. Have a look. Here is the video of the 5 Tibetans from 30 years ago. If you've ever been curious about it, this is how they're done. And if you like it, give it a like, subscribe, and we'll keep dropping you more stuff. Hi, I'm Dr Shé D'Montford from Shambhala Awareness Centre. Thank you so much. The 5 Tibetans and how you can perform them. Now, how did I first find out about the 5 Tibetans? Well, that's a very good question. Now, as you may know, I'm a doctor of religion and philosophy. Many years ago, I became fascinated with the similarities in all different religions. And one of the main similarities in all religion is that they teach a component of physical immortality. Now, if physical immortality is too big a concept for you to stretch your mind around at this stage, then please just consider them exercises that will help you to improve the quality and the length of your life. I was very interested in them. So what are the 5 Tibetans exactly? Well, I'm glad you asked that one too, because they are not really exercises, they are rites. In their stricter sense, they are a ritual of physical immortality to be performed on a daily basis. Now, although some people from the Western world had heard about them before 1936, in 1936 a gentleman named Peter Kelder published a book called The Secrets of the Fountain of Youth, and he originally called the 5 Tibetans the 5 rites of rejuvenation, which is a very, very good way of describing them. Now, Peter Kelder heard about them, became fascinated with them, and he actually journeyed to Tibet and lived with some of the monks in the Lama series up there. And he became witness to many things, and he made many claims that, due to the law, we can't make today. He said these exercises helped many problems. They were the panacea for life's problems, curing hair loss, memory failure, wrinkles, insomnia, eczema, obesity, arthritis, sinus pain, fatigue, just to name a few. Now, though we can't make those claims today, one thing is for sure. Anybody who has done the 5 Tibetans can vouch for the fact that you will experience a marked increase in vitality, flexibility, and definitely mental clarity. How do the 5 Tibetans work? Now, to explain this, you have to have some knowledge of subtle anatomy. For those of you who are familiar with the chakra system, no explanation is really needed. But for anybody who hasn't heard what the chakra system is, it basically is your subtle body. The 7 energy centers in your body that control the flow and the function of different organs and energy surrounding those organs. Basically, the 7 are the crown chakra, third eye chakra, the throat chakra, the heart chakra, solar plexus chakra, sexual organ chakra, and the root chakra, the grounding chakra. Now, these exercises work on the 7 chakras. So these rites, when they are performed, help stimulate the energy in your subtle body. That is why you must practice these rites with a sense of reverence and an honour for your God within. Now, on a very, very Western level, we also find that there is a pumping action that takes place. Now, this pumping action at the base of the spine that joins the head to the spine actually stimulates craniosacral fluid to be pumped through the body. And there are very few things today that we actually do that pump this fluid through the body. Once that gets going, you find that your pituitary gland is stimulated, which is the gland right in the middle of your brain, and also your pineal gland. These glands are very much in control of the endocrine system and the hormone system in the body. So some amazing results can be experienced while practicing these rites, including a general sense of well-being. A lot of people today, when they exercise till it hurts, till it burns, till you sweat, till you pain. That is not the idea behind the 5 Tibetans. The 5 Tibetans are to be performed with reverence, and you will experience a sense of joy. And they should feel good when you do them. If you're not feeling good while you're doing them, then I suggest you ease off a little bit and just do them so that they feel good. Now, each of these 5 rites are to be performed a maximum of 21 times. Right? Beyond that, there really is not much point continuing. You might actually find that the effects beyond 21 times, or 3 lots of 7, might be a little deleterious. So 21 times repetition is more than sufficient. There are some contraindications to performing these rites. Please, if you are pregnant or if you're menstruating, don't do the rites, or only do them if you are being personally instructed by somebody, because you may find that, as I did, because I was menstruating the very first time that I did it, it will make you feel very ill. Now also, you mustn't do them if you are sick at all in any physical form. If you have a fever or if you have any sort of bodily illness, please do not do these exercises. If you have lower back pain or if you have chronic lower back problems, then don't commence these exercises until you have corrected your lower back pain. So to that effect, we have also included right at the very end of this video some lower back exercises that will relieve and strengthen your lower back. So if that is a problem for you, please practice these other exercises daily before you get into the rites of the 5 Tibetans. Now, how should you perform the 5 Tibetans? Do them daily. It's preferred that you do them, suggested by most people who teach them, that you do them in the morning before you eat. Get up early. That way your increased energy that you'll experience will spur you through the day with a feeling of joy and vigour. If you do them before you go to bed, you might find you'll have a little difficulty sleeping because your energy level will be raised so much. And always with a deep sense of reverence for yourself, for your inner God. Okay. So how do we actually go about performing the 5 Tibetans? Well, if you'd like to come with me, I'll take you outside. I'll take you to a couple of spots around my house where I perform them, and I'll take you to a couple of my favourite meditating spots. I'll show you that they are very simple, they can be performed anywhere, and they don't take very long to perform either. So, enjoy. Experience a sense of joy while you're doing these. Okay, are you ready to come with me and do these now? Good. Let's go.
Warm-ups are very important after any period of physical inactivity. So move your body around and let it know it's welcome in this world. We're going to take the chin along the collarbone, tilting the head forward and moving it from side to side as close as you can get your chin to your collarbone and as comfortably as you can move. We want to start to wake up the neck, right, to allow the easy flow of these craniosacral fluids down to the rest of the body. Tilt your head backwards as far as you can comfortably and allow it to come forward and drop your chin to your chest. But do it comfortably. Do not proceed if there is any discomfort. Back as far as you can, and then forward comfortably as far as you can. Turn your head from side to side, stimulating the stem cells at the base of the brain, moving them through that craniosacral fluid by rotating the head around in either direction. Our neck is our most important part of our warm-up, but we must warm up our shoulders as well as the rest of our body, rotating our shoulders backwards and rotating our shoulders forwards, letting go of any tension before we begin. Additionally, wake up the ankles and the feet. They will be moving at right angles and stimulate the flow from the danti end through the rest of the body by swinging rotation. Okay, let's begin. Are you ready? Posture 1, spinning. Spinning raises the body's energy. Before we begin our postures, become focused. Focus on all the feelings inside your body and your connection to the universe. Know that while you perform these exercises, you are the center of the universe because your awareness is centered inside you. Be mindful. Raise your hands to the side. Anchor your right foot as we're going to spin from left to right. 21 times. At your own pace. Each time you turn around, focus your eyes on a spot in front of you, the same spot. This will stop you getting dizzy. This is the method that dancers use so that they don't get dizzy while they're spinning and dancing. All postures may be repeated from a minimum of 3 to a maximum of 21 times. On completing each posture, focus and ground yourself. Return your awareness to your inner center core, knowing that you experience the universe from that center core, and therefore this is the center of the universe within you. Posture 2. Again, center yourself. Bring your awareness to the center of you, realizing that here in front of you is the center of the universe, because this is where your awareness is. You are the center of the universe. Lay down in a comfortable position. Feel your connection with everything around you. Raise your legs directly above you to a right angle position and lower them slowly down. As you do so, you're also raising your neck to a right angle position. These right angles are very important. Note the angle of the legs to the body and the neck to the chest. Toes may be pointed, or toes and ankles may also form additional right angles. If you have problems with your ankles and feet, make sure you pull your toes down towards your body so that your feet are forming a right angle to your shin and that your toes are forming a right angle to the top of your foot. Allow the pumping to continue. You are lifting your legs and pumping straight above you. Do not overextend the legs. It's not about swinging your way through this. Do not rush. Simply push down with your hands, raise your legs and your head, gently as many times as you can. The minimum number of repetitions for any of these postures should be 3. The maximum number of repetitions should be 21. You may, according to your fitness level, adjust the number of repetitions that you do in multiples of 3. I recommend that when beginning the 5 Tibetans that you begin each of the postures with 3 repetitions each. At the end of a week, add another 3 repetitions and continue on until at the end of 7 weeks you have all 21 repetitions feeling very easy for you. By the end of 7 weeks, you will feel supercharged. Our body is a pump, but we must pump correctly. In order to get our craniosacral fluid to travel through our lymphatic system to the areas of our body where we most need it, we must pump our body correctly. Raising our legs and our heads at the same time will distribute the craniosacral fluid charged with all of our stem cells down our lymphatic system either side of the spine to the areas of our body that most need rejuvenation. This is why these 5 Tibetan rites, or the rites of rejuvenation, work so brilliantly. It's not because they are exercising the physical body. That is a mere side effect and a side benefit. What we have here is a secret that is now shared with you. As you come back to a standing position, become very aware of the heightened energy within your body. Enjoy the tingly sensation running up and down your spine and allow it to spread out through all of your limbs. Posture 3, releasing backwards. Here we are on Burleigh Hill at 4:30 in the morning. You have to be up early to catch this beautiful energy of the earth. When you're doing these postures, draw the energy that is around you down and ground it through your body as you prepare to do these postures. To perform this posture correctly, kneel up. We need your thighs to be at right angles to your knees. Your thighs do not lean backwards as some people have stated. Support your lower back with your hands, right, and lean the body backwards over itself. This is a deep releasing of the craniosacral fluid down into the lymphatic system. We are leaning back, feeling that energy flow. It actually feels really good to do this posture if it's done correctly. I have seen some people performing this posture on the internet and they do it oh so incorrectly. They actually lean backwards from the knee, right, and don't stretch the head, the neck or the spine backwards. We want to stretch back. You will feel how good that feels once you do it. Releasing all the tension out of the front of the heart chakra into the universe and pumping all the vital goodness from your brainstem down through your lymphatic system and out through the limbs of all of your body. Of course, down the weeches and the tejas, we are also pumping vital life force energy. At these moments of the dawn, it is easy to feel this life force energy surge through your body. Here I am performing the posture on the southern side of Burleigh Hill. This will show you how to do the posture more correctly. See, my thighs remain straight and 100% perpendicular position. There is a right angle between my knees and my calves. My feet and my ankles form a right angle. My toes and my feet form a right angle. Push backwards into the backside, allowing the backside to support you via the shoulders. The elbows also come into a right angle position. Those straightening and bending of the right angles is what pumps this vital life force fluid through the body into the limbs where you need it. Also notice how the body forms a right angle to itself backwards. Really enjoy this backward stretch and release, letting go of anything negative. Don't think about anything except the stretch. Remember, it's not an exercise and it's not a quick backward flip like that. Stretch and enjoy. Make sure you pump that chin all the way forward to the chest and then stretch it back as far as you can. When you're finished, breathe in that life force energy. Enjoy that vibrating sensation running through your body. You're a part of the universe. The sunrise shines within you. Bring the energy down. Anchor it in your body and enjoy the sensation of life. Posture 4, tabletop. In this posture, the right angles are the most pronounced. Begin as before, centering yourself, clearing and focusing. Feeling yourself as part of the universe surrounding you. Everything you're a part of and everything is you. Your focus, your awareness is the center of your universe, and thus the universe centers on you. Begin by finding yourself a comfortable position. Place your feet out in front of you at a comfortable angle, arms straight down by your sides. All you're going to do is raise the body into a flat position, making right angles between the knees and the thighs, and the upper arms and the top of the body. If you perform this practice out of doors, it's very hard to find a completely flat, level surface. It doesn't matter if the surface that you're performing this posture on is level, as long as your body is flat. The sensation that you should experience as you perform this posture, again, should be enjoyment. It should not be that you're forcing your posterior up so that you make the flat top of the table. As you move forward, allow the body to swing up, and the sensation is of the main part of the torso levitating, hanging and being suspended in mid-air, just as our earth hangs and is suspended on the forces that support it in the big blackness of space. I like to perform this posture on a position that is as high as possible. It really gives you that sensation that you are hanging in space. This posture is very good for restoring your sense of equilibrium, relieving you of all the stresses and tensions that weigh you down in life. Allow yourself to float. You're floating upwards and backwards, as if your body, the full weight of your body, is supported by a large hand, and your feet and your ankles and legs are just hanging down. Make sure when you perform this posture that you do put your chin all the way to your chest, and again put your head all the way back as far as is comfortable. Again, pumping those all-important craniosacral fluids through your lymphatic system, carrying the necessary stem cells to all areas of your body, all the way down through the lymphatic system that twines itself either side of the spine, so that you can rejuvenate yourself. Feel the energy stir and run along the Weejas and Tejas, the two main energy centers that run up and down beside the spinal column. Feel the energy start to flow up and out and back down with the swing of each of these postures. Allow your breathing to happen naturally in time with the postures. You will find your own rhythm and your own pace. It is fine to follow along with me while I am doing these postures as you are building up to 21. But you don't have to do them this fast, nor do you have to do them this slow. It is about finding your own rhythm, your own flow and ebb, your own yin and yang, letting those energy forces flow around you as you swing through the postures. Allowing those life force energies, those opposing life force energies to pump as you swing, and allow your head to tilt backwards and bringing your head forwards. Feel the pump and the push, the suck and the blow, the ebb and the flow of all the natural forces around us. It is the gravity, the awareness, the matter. It is integration and disintegration. Integrate the energy into yourself. Disintegrate anything that is deleterious to you, your mental health, your well-being, or your physical self. Feel your energy rise up, effortlessly, floating. Allow yourself to feel like a leaf on the wind. When you have finished again, stand up straight. Feel the vibrating hum of those life force energies through your body. Bring them back down and anchor them into your dantian, through your dantian into the ground where you stand. Ground yourself and connect with all that is around you. You are all, and all is you. Posture 5, rising up to the sun. Hatha yoga practitioners will recognize this posture as upward dog, downward dog. This shows that the Five Tibetans were the parent procedure for the formation of yoga postures. As with yoga, before you begin, center yourself, draw the energy of the sun and the universe down into you. Start to feel your connection. Place your hands on the ground at a comfortable distance in front of you. And as is opposite to the previous posture, allow your pelvis to sink, but keep your thighs off the ground. You are, again, suspended between your arms and your feet. Then raise your bottom up as high as is comfortable with the feet as flat as possible. Again, allow your pelvis to sink and swing suspended above the ground. This will give you a feeling again of weightlessness. Allow the pelvis to float a few inches above, bringing your head all the way back, and as you go down, bring your chin all the way to your chest. Notice the right angles, both in the legs to the back, the feet to the toes, the arms to the upper body. As you swing down, you see these right angles being formed by the back and the neck, and as you float upwards, by the legs to the torso and the feet to the shins. Now the toes to the shin. You are pumping, distributing, pushing further down through your body this vital craniosacral fluid, this vital energy of consciousness, this vital energy of joy and aliveness. Feel the pumping as you distribute this vital fluid through your body, taking it from the base of your spine, distributing your consciousness and your awareness from the brain to the rest of your body, so that your body becomes thinking, feeling, alive and joyful, so that your experience of life does not focus on your head, but focuses through the rest of every cell of your body. More than in any other posture, you can actually feel the fluid being forced up and down the spine with the pumping action of this posture. In Hatha Yoga, this is considered a resting posture. It is part of the salute to the sun, and it is the sun's vital life force energy that we are working in harmony with while we are performing this posture. Form those right angles. And then swing your body into the opposite of that right angle. You move the fluid through your body. The fluid that is the ambrosia that is spoken of in Greek legends. It is the amrita spoken of in the Hindu legends. This is the fluid and the drink, the soma that supports life, that grants awareness and divinity, that raises your energy, that allows you to be capable of performing magic in this world. The magic must begin with you. And magic begins with the understanding not only that you can shape the world according to your will, but that you are the world, and that the world is you. That every molecule within your body is a reflection of the whole universe. There is a microcosm that spins inside you, that is twisted on itself to become the macrocosm in which we live. We are vitally connected to everything, and everything is vitally connected with us. Our awareness and our consciousness literally creates the world that we live in. This is beyond mere tunnel vision. This is about changing how you respond to your life. If you believe that you are a victim and trapped, and you get joy out of sharing sufferings with other people, then that is what your life will be about. But if you place yourself in front of a waterfall in the morning and allow yourself to drink in all of that vital life force energy, you will feel your life becoming more and more charged, supercharged, more and more integrated. Everything is a part of you. It nourishes you, and you nourish it. rest. Allow these energies to become one with you. Allow your understanding to expand. Embrace the whole universe in a loving hug as it hugs you back. Enjoy your life and grow strong with the Five Tibetans. Every blessing to you on your journey, remembering that you are divine and I honour the God within you.
Well, I certainly hope that you enjoyed that video. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and if you would like some more information along those lines, give us a comment down below. Let me know what you'd like me to produce on this channel, and I'll do it for you, because hey, this is what I'm all about, sharing information that produces empowerment. And if you want to support the work that I'm doing, make sure that you go over to our Patreon channel, where you can support the work that I'm doing, giving esoteric information to people in a way that anybody can understand for free. I love sharing my information with you. I want to make sure that this information is preserved for the next generation. And that's what my organizations have always been about, whether it's Magick Magazine or Shambhala Awareness Center. We've always been about looking at all codes, creeds, and forms of preserving wisdom in unity in a way that will empower the individual. That's you. So if you feel empowered, give a little back, share it, share this information with somebody you feel needs it, and I will continue to be here for you. Every blessing on your journey.